All right, what is up? Welcome to the Daily Dose presented by ProphetX. I'm your host, John Hyslop. We're going to start looking for stuff at ProphetX, all right? It's Dinger Tuesday. It was a very, very long weekend for me. I'm just now getting back in the swing of things. But to be honest with you, the best possible thing is that it is Dinger Tuesday. Because normally after the weekends, it's Monday, which Mondays are all right. But I mean, it's not like the big massive baseball slate, not like Tuesdays. Tuesdays, it's just like there's every single team's playing. There's home run promotions, which we'll get to in a minute. I'll show you exactly how to monetize those 50% boosts by using ProphetX, which a lot of people don't know, but that's free money, those 50% boosts. So instead of using those for home run bets, you could arb them, and I'll show you how. But what's up, Sandu? Rob Rice, how you doing, bro? How was your weekend, man? Cast 6 leg. Oh my God, Sandu! Like we need, you might need to start doing a live stream, bro. How much did you like? How much was the ticket? Tell me it was like $20. Please say that was $20. Those are the best. Anyways, I've only got one play locked in right now. I think we can still get it. It's Bowden Francis over 4.5 strikeouts plus 105. The strikeout game has been tough. I've been doing well, but yeah, like yesterday, DeGrom didn't strike out anybody. Like Jacob DeGrom. No, 0 strikeouts. He was going against Toronto, which we wouldn't have had him against Toronto. They don't strike out, but man, just won 16 from strikeouts and hitters for that type of play. About 3 weeks. Had 4. Nice work, dude. What was it? A strikeout slip and hitters? So what, like bases? Yeah, $5 is good. Dude, I had a great weekend. It was long, and I'll be honest with you, I wasn't feeling well on Friday. I think I was just run down, though. That's all. I'm not, like, sick or anything like that, but, like, allergies are getting kind of bad. So it was tough because we were constantly waking up at, like, 6 a.m. because soccer games and basketball games. But, man, it was a good weekend, put that way. I had fun, but, man, I'm still kind of groggy. Like, I want to take a nap, dude. Like, and I'm not really a nap guy. $28. Oh, 2+ hits. Yeah, no, a 6-legger, even for $5 that's a great payout. Like, that's crazy. So anyways, yeah, everybody in the streets are talking about strikeouts and home runs are down, and they're trying to figure out why. And I don't know either, but I know both are down. They're harder to beat than they've ever been, but that just goes to show you have to be getting the best prices. Like that's literally at the end of the day, that's all that means. Because the edge is drying up big time. He's got to find a new one. All right, so right now, looks like Bowden Francis, you can get plus 110 at Ballybet, or looks like Fanatics has plus 110 as well. So we've got the best price here, almost. ProphetX, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Who's got strikeout bets? Anybody? We need strikeout bets. Home runs, we're going to use the no market today. I'll show you how to do that in terms of I'll show you how to do it in terms of arbing, because that's what we want to do. We need to arb. Yeah, no doubt, Sandu. Who's hitting a home run today, bro? That's wild. Who here does not have ProphetX? We'll start that right now. If you don't have it, you should download it. But the thing is, it's not legal everywhere. It is legal in way more places than it's not legal. But Washington, Montana, Idaho, Nevada, Arizona, Those are the states that are, you cannot get ProphetX. Also, Louisiana, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan. So you cannot get ProphetX right now in those states. If you're not in those states, you can get it. It's an exchange. So it's basically it's a sports book, but it's not a sports book, because the one main difference is you're not playing against a $1 billion algorithm, $1 billion corporations that are, trying to take your money. You're playing against other people. It's an exchange, meaning like it's just a place for me to go play against Rob. It's legal in Rhode Island. Yeah, no, Rob, dude, I used to have to drive all the way to New Hampshire, it's not that far. It's like 20 minutes, but it can be with traffic, before Massachusetts went legit in 2023. So that sucked, man. So I feel that pain. But no, like, dude, it's another out is what it is. It's basically, it's an exchange. So, Dawn, basically, imagine like a bar, you know what I'm saying, with a bunch of people looking to play. And you could just walk up to someone and say, "Hey, I like the Red Sox for $10. You take the other side for $10." That's basically what this is. There's no juice or anything like that. They do take a 3% fee on the win, but that's it, which is way less than any sports book. Like, way less, because that's how sportsbooks make their money. What else? So anyways, if you don't have it, you should get it, because like I said, since it is an exchange, there's literally no limits. Like, so you're only limited by liquidity. And what I mean by that is like let's say you liked St. Louis minus 108. You could play up to $1,700 on that. And they would be fine with that. They don't care. They're not going to come back like DraftKings or BetMGM and be like, you can only take $2. Like, no, they'll let you take all the liquidity. So for that reason, you have to get it, on top of just being another out, just because a lot of times you're going to find by far the best price on something. Like, by far. Like right now, if you like Sam Haggerty over walks, it's plus 218. It's plus 172 at Caesars. So, I mean, that's like 40 cents almost. That's ridiculous. If you like Stuart Skinner under 23.5 saves in the Dallas-Edmonton game tonight, it's plus 113 at ProphetX. Meanwhile, it's minus 125 at Bet365, minus 115 at DraftKings, minus 125 ESPN. That's a ridiculous difference. Like, a ridiculous difference. Not a lot of liquidity on that one, though. But whatever. TJ McConnell, over 8.5 points. There's $2,000 of liquidity on that. That's plus 128 at ProphetX. It's even money at Fanatics, even money at Caesars, minus 105 at BetMGM. It's just ridiculous. Like, that's not even remotely the same play. But there it is. Ranger Suarez, last Thursday's hero, if you were on the show, over 5.5 Ks, plus 144. Now, I'm not on that from a fundamental standpoint, but from a technical standpoint, plus 144. The Caesars has a plus 116. Again, it does not make sense, So, I don't know. Hang on. What do we got? So, anyways, that's the EV side of sports betting, is another reason why you would have ProphetX, which is why I do these shows literally Monday through Friday every week, to kind of show you guys different reasons why you would use ProphetX. Brandon Lau. I like Brandon Lau. Ooh, why is Josh Lowe better? Sorry. Sandu, I like it, bro. $60 in free bets. Looking for $60 in free bets. That's just I would probably convert those to cash and then All right, so anyways, the FanDuel 50% profit boost. What I like to do with those is go to Odd Shopper and find out any ARBs I can find. It's kind of ridiculous. Any ARBs on home runs, because what happens at ProphetX is they have, and this is what I mean by Odd Chopper right here. It's a free tool at Odd Chopper, the ARB tool. I really feel like if you took Shay's over 7.5 assists at ProphetX, you take his under 7.5 assists, and you'd make $10 for free, no matter what happens. But anyways, there's ARBs on here because ProphetX offers the other side. Like, check this out. They offer a no for home runs. So all you gotta do is I just wait until the lineups come out so I know the guy's in the lineup. Where the hell's home runs? Oh, first page. So you would take Cedric Mullins or Wilson Contreras under a home run. So no home run, 720. Then you'd go to FanDuel, put the 50% boost on his home run, and just just ARB it. So it ends up being free money. Like, here's your free money. Trying to think if there's like Shohei's always a good one. Yeah, minus 250, minus 255. So there is a little bit of liquidity on that. But yeah, I mean that's the way right there. That's how I've been using those 50%. I got Sheets too. I like him a lot. I like him a lot. I also think Mitchell Parker has something. Let's see what his number is here. See how this is? Like this is just like a sports book. Like it looks and feels just like one. Over 4.5, minus 112. We probably wouldn't do that. He's got the Mariners, though. They do strike out. He's not exactly a strikeout guy, but he's not not a strikeout guy either. Hang on, I'm getting the best price for him at the books right now. Yeah, it's right in line with what they have at the books. So we don't have to take it at ProphetX. But if you're in Rhode Island, Texas, Florida, California, any of those states, you have to take it at ProphetX. You don't have another option. I think Harper's due as well. Like, I don't know, man. Like, tonight was tough. I'm making my dinger sheet, the cheat sheet, as we speak. So right after the show, I'm going to figure it out. But like I said, the only thing I've got is that Bowden Francis strikeouts. I think he could be a strikeout guy, or at least close. But 5K, then it's the number and the price. It has nothing to do with Bowden Francis as a pitcher. It's just he's good enough to get 5, especially at plus money against this matchup. Texas strikes out quite a bit, like a lot. So, and just like so, those numbers must have just come out at whatchamacallit, for the basketball game tomorrow night, because there's no more ARBs. Yeah, I need to find some home runs. Teoscar Hernandez is actually a great ARB right now. All right. For a home run. You boost it up by 50%. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I think Brandon Lau definitely homers tonight. Like, Reyes, like, definitely. Like, there's no way he doesn't. That's what I think. Hang on, we'll look. We'll see if we can find one more thing. But having the no for home runs means you can arb them. That's huge. Like Yandy Diaz, no. Does that say 600? Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, there's no liquidity there, but that's crazy. Having those no markets is huge, though, because like I said, you can convert those FanDuel boost right into cash. And I don't think they'll ever stop you from doing it, FanDuel, because you are literally using the boost that they gave you, like their normal boost. So, like the idea that they would get mad that you're arbing, I don't think they'd care. And ProphetX will never care that you're arbing it because they're an exchange. They just want you to play on their platform. Ooh, the low Lao parlay. I don't mind that at all. Me and Aton are about to go live at 4, and we'll talk dingers. I have some takes, but like I said, it's I'm more into the using those FanDuel boosts as arbs since I have access to ProphetX. What else? Oh no, it is Reyes. It's great for like I said here. Check it out. So like Brooks Lee 640, but you would still shop just like you would. You know what I mean? Like you would still you wouldn't take Brooks Lee here if he was plus 800 somewhere else. But a lot of times you'll find the better number is here at ProphetX. It's just another out, which is perfect. But what makes ProphetX difference is they have a no home run market. They have the under a half. So since they have under a half, you can take the other side. Now you got ARB opportunities. Does that make sense? But no, it's great for dingers. There's no dinger parlays though, because again, it's an exchange. So like you're just playing against someone else. So it's a lot of straight bets. But for every now and then, you'll see they'll have certain ways to parlay. And I've talked to the owners, and they've talked about different avenues to offer parlays, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, it ain't. It's like I said, it's literally the best thing I think that's happened to sports, this market in a long time. Because the books need competition, but not from other books. They need it from an exchange. And we finally have one in ProphetX that's an actual like good exchange. Because some I've seen before, they had the right idea, but the look and feel wasn't even like a sports book. So it's like how people are supposed to use this if they don't even know like what this is. But now it's much simpler. What else are we doing? Yeah, I wanted to find an ARB while we were live, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. You want to make sure, you want to definitely make sure your guy is playing if you're gonna try and ARB these. He has to be in the lineup at FanDuel. Or I'm sorry, you want him in the starting lineup because at FanDuel, that ticket's not gonna void if he's not in the starting lineup. Like if he comes up, that can be bad. You'll lose both sides, which that would be horrific. So you just got to make sure he's in. I like Acuna, the Don. Acuna definitely. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I think that would be easy to beat, though. Sandu, the book. Yeah, dude. It does look good, man. So 4 games, just 2 guys in each game. I think that's going to happen once. Like one time in our life. We're going to literally one time. That's it. It's going to happen. 8 guys are going to home run the same day, and we're going to make $1 million. And if it never happens, we'll never even worry about it because it didn't cost any money. You know what I mean? They're like $2. Acuna straight. That must have felt good. He hit one Friday, right? All right, that's going to do it for right now. I'm going to go get ready for the Dinger Show. Like I said, I just want to show you ProphetX. I think everybody here needs to be on ProphetX. They need to have an account. They need to be ready. They need to be using it just because, it's another out. They're not going anywhere with your money. I've already vetted them. Like, this is a very, very, very good site that everyone should have. Links in the description, promo code SLOP, download it. If you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, DM on Twitter. I'll be around. I'll always answer for you. Have a great day. I'll see you in about a half hour.